Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for August 16th to 30th. Before we get to the forecast, again, we're going to talk about the tropical systems we have pending. This is the latest location of Fred as of 2 p.m. Located at 22.3 north, 78.9 west. Maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour. Movement towards the west-northwest at 12. Now we're going to put the cone overlay on this. And again, it's not good to concentrate on just on this area here. It could also go to the right or to the left of the cone, but pretty much the models are good agreement on this. Fred is still a tropical depression. It's forecast to become a tropical storm before it moves into Florida. And we'll put the rainfall amounts that were expected. This system will bring heavy rain to portions of the southeast, and we'll put the rainfall amounts. Okay, this is day 1. Not too bad yet. And then we'll put on day 2. And you can see here's the axis of the heavy rainfall. Here we have some dark reds and oranges, about 5, maybe more inches across this area here. Now, currently the system's going under some shear due to an upper low that is located over the Gulf of Mexico, but that shear shouldn't be enough. It should weaken and allowing the system to form to a tropical storm. And before it moves into Florida, as I said, we're going to take a look at the satellite imagery. Here it is right now. It's bringing heavy rain to parts of Cuba and so forth. And then back here is potential tropical storm development 7, which is forecast to become a tropical storm also in the next day or two. And we'll take a look at that storm system. Let me try, get rid of this. Okay, and this is what we're forecasting this movement to be. And you can see it gets up to about 45 miles per hour, still a tropical storm as it moves in this direction. Okay, we're going to take a look at this at the surface. If I get the right map up. Okay, now here we're going to talk about the first tropical storm, Freddie. You see here it is right here. And then it moves into the southeast. And bringing some heavy rain to the lower mid-Atlantic and southeast. That's the GFS, and then this is the European. A little bit more to the west, but still spreading heavy rain here. And now we're going to look at 7. Here it is right here. And models, okay, here it is, kind of loses it and brings it back, but it's off the coast right here. It doesn't really intensify all that much. So we're going to take an eye of that, still a few days out. Okay, we're going to, first of all, I want to take show you this picture here. Alright, I ran this trajectory. This is where this hot air mass has come over the northeast. It came right from the tropics. You see right here, and it traveled up into the northeast. I just did this location. This is for Newark Airport. But this is where the air has come from, deep down into the tropics. As you heard in the news, they were described, this is like Puerto Rico, Cuba, and so forth. This is where this air has come from, and that's why we're so hot right now. It's a west-southwest flow of humid, hot air. Okay, we're going to get now to the forecast. This is for the period August 16th to 20th. And what we have, a trough will move through the northwest this period and bring an end of the oppressive heat across the region. This will occur as heights again increase across the east later this week. And we talked about Fred. Fred is expected to become a tropical storm again before impacting Florida this weekend. Now, the heat across the northwest is expected to come to end by Monday, with temperatures returning to near normal levels. Some of the northern Rockies and the northern plains could experience temperatures of 10 to 20 degrees below normal early next week. Tropical moisture, we'll take a look at this at the surface. Tropical moisture expected to lift northward across the interior areas of the southeast and southern Appalachians after Fred makes landfall, potentially interacting with the stall frontal boundary and terrain enhancement. And this will bring rain, and the heaviest rain will be occurring across the eventual track of Fred. Now in the southwest, you can see this picture right here. Activity over the southwest should increase again. That's the monsoonal activity, and spread northward. And we will have a front moving into the northwest. And this will bring heavy rain across the northern Rockies and the plains on Tuesday. You see it right here. Okay. Now we're going to look at the period for August 21st to the 25th. And a zone of flows forecast across much of the country, with the ridge off the west coast, see right here, and a ridge over eastern Canada and the northeast. Models a good agreement with this. Expected to look something like this. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for below normal temperatures for this region here. Forecast anomalies of 2 to 6 degrees below normal. Above normal temperatures are forecast for this area here, with anomalies of 4 to 8 degrees, maybe a little bit more above normal, mainly across northern New England. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And we have above normal precipitation forecast for this large area here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Looking ahead, now this would be for the period August 26th to 30th. And most of the models have a ridge across the southern half of the nation with the anomalies to the north. However, you take a look at the GFS, kind of has a trough here across the Midwest here. But all the other models you can see are forecasting this flow. So I'm going to go with the consensus. So for this forecast period, calling for above normal temperatures for this region and expected anomalies of 4 to 8 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for this area, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And we have above normal precipitation forecast for this region, and the probability of occurrence is 40%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for August 16th to the 30th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.